Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kim Sancha, and I am Vernon's proxy for Kalingang Katribu Usapang Business today. And we are joined by Reina ng Tahanan First runner-up and Mrs. Philippines International-Olangapo City and the co-owner of Gastro restaurant to talk about being a business woman. So please welcome Leona, Luisa, Andersen. Good afternoon.
Hello.
So, how are you?
I'm doing well, a bit nervous and a bit stressed out with the preparations para dito sa pageant na upcoming, but thinking positive.
Okay, that's great to hear from you. So, 2021 is about to end, diba? So, how has it been with you personally, given the current situation, the pandemic? So, can you tell us more about it?
So with the pandemic, it's given na that we have to cope up and we have to live with it na talaga. So it's part of our life na. So we just have to keep safe, keep healthy. When it comes to business, gapang talaga siya. Pero to open a business during this pandemic, it's like medyo sugal siya kasi di mo alam kung magtatagumpay siya. But regardless of that, we have the hopes up on everything. And with the pageant, it's the same thing. We weren't expecting na magkakaroon ng face-to-face pageant for this year, since it's the first year of MPI to have their pageant face-to-face during a pandemic. So the rules, regulations that they've set is very strict, and all guests have to be fully vaccinated. But still, it's still fun.
Okay, so that's great to hear from you. So given the current situation, at least I can see that there's a positive side on you. So you've been mentioning earlier that you've been into pageantry, right? So can you tell us how did you start and how was your experience joining pageant in the Philippines?
So, bali, I started when I was 18 years old. So my very first pageant was Miss Silka. So I was, hindi ako pinagpala na makapasok ng top 10, but I took it as a very good experience. And I continued sa International-Olangapo 2013. That was my very first pageant na nagtagumpay ako ng konti. I got the first runner-up. And from then on, I just kept on until I became a mother. Nagpahinga ako ng almost 5 years. And I started again last year. My first one was the Grand Ambassadress of the Philippines Universe.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, well, yun, until last month. I got the Reina ng Tahanan, and here, this is Philippines International.
Meron ka bang mga idols sa pageant, someone you look up to?
Well, when I first started, I really looked up dun sa isang competitor ko that was in International-Olangapo. And she's now our Miss Aura International, Miss Faith Garcia. So hinangaan ko talaga the way she walks. So I really looked on her strategies, how she becomes precise per step. When it comes to bringing myself, the personality, I really look up to Catriona Gray.
Okay, very good. So, si Alexandra Faith, tama ba yung last name, Garcia, was our first Miss Aura International, which I had the privilege, to interview and guest dun sa isang show natin dito sa Daily Tribune. And it's nice to hear that you look up to her and si Catriona Gray din. Siyempre, of course, Catriona Gray who set a high standard in pageantry, not only in the Philippines and in the whole worldwide world or the universe rather. Okay, so apart from being, a beauty queen or a title holder, I know that you are a co-owner of a business like a restaurant, tama ba?
Yes,
The Le
Bali.
Gastro, tama ba?
Yes.
So can you tell us more about it? What's Le Gastro all about?
So Gastro is mostly it's a very high-end kind of restaurant, and it's
Mm-mm.
located in the heart of Ortigas at Citadines, if you're familiar with the hotel.
Yep.
Um, we um the person who's pinaka heart of this restaurant would be our chef, and
Mm-mm.
it's his idea from the start to the end on
Mm-mm.
the flow that they want to have. So once you enter, you have your drinks, your appetizers, and you'll be able to relax while at the front area. And then there'll be a chef that will come over to you, giving the
Mm-hmm.
menu of the day. So the menu of the day would either be chicken, beef, pork, fish, or it depends on you kung anong gusto mong flavor for the day. So it's very perfect for those who crave for different kind of cuisines, first of all. And second of all, madalas when we have to go to a restaurant, there's a few people dun sa group. Let's say you go to a Japanese restaurant, they don't like Japanese food. Go to a Chinese restaurant, there's someone who doesn't like Chinese food. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very personalized kung ano yung gusto hindi lang gusto ng isang group. Kung anong gusto ng lahat ng tao dun sa group, you'll be able to get it.
Okay, that's actually interesting to know. And so, since you said that it's a high-end restaurant, so of course there will be like bestsellers or people, keep on coming back. So, what are those, foods or delicacies or drinks that consider as your bestsellers?
Well, since right now we're just starting off, so we don't really have a bestseller yet.
Okay.
So we just opened like a few days ago. We got
Oh.
the permit and everything. So it's ready to blast off for Christmas and for New Year. So if there would be people who want to have bookings, please feel free. We have a Facebook page, Instagram, and I think we have the email page. It's also active now. So but for me, I'd say since Ortigas isn't really an area where they have wines,
Mm-mm.
those kinds of things, so it's more found in Makati. As
Uh,
our chef has said, we want to bring the sense of Makati into Ortigas with the trademark of wines.
okay, so wine pala dito. I've tasted some of your food there. So I actually specifically like the pomelo salad because I'm a fan of that food. So I normally eat that, in a restaurant if it's available. So yeah, I am a fan of your pomelo salad. I've tasted it like, is it like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I guess. So yeah,
Yes.
so given the current situation, so since you are about to, is it like so opening or just about to be open? So we are on a pandemic, so I think it will be a challenge. So how are you ready to face that challenge? Anyway, it's already, the alert level was lowered down, right? So it's kind of light at the moment. So I think it will be a good on your part, right?
Yes. Well, sa ngayon, we're very blessed because we have
Mm-mm.
we have a few group what you call those group bookings.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we had like 3 or 4 already, and then there will be more for this upcoming week. So um, we believe that we don't that the best marketing strategy talaga is word mouth to mouth.
Oo.
Yes.
Tama. Okay, so we are actually interested in knowing you more about the gastro or your pageantry, but before that, we'll pause for a break. So, Kalingang Katribu Usapang Business, we'll be back.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Bong, yung naumpisahan ko, tapusin mo. Mga bagong highway, tulay, tren, dapat ma-enjoy na kaagad ng mga tao yan. Kailangan lahat bakunado at laging may ayuda pag kailangan. Huwag dapat magkabalik ang mga drug lords para ligtas ang pamilya. Yung ginawa mong malasakit centers, maganda yan. Padamihin mo pa. Magkasama tayo. Tayo ang nagsimula, tuloy-tuloy lang, Bong.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, The Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Welcome back to Kalingang Katribu, Usapang Business, and I am Kim Sancha, replacing Vernon temporarily. And still with us is Leona Andersen, who's a beauty title holder and a co-owner of the business, a restaurant, or Gastro rather. So I think, or I heard, nagko-customize daw kayo or personalized meal nyo dyan. Tama ba?
Yes.
So,
yes.
pwede ba naming malaman? Can you share, to our katribo?
So, like I mentioned kanina, pagkapasok, you have to have your drinks and then your appetizers. Once you're well relaxed, the chef will come in, give you your menu. So, you'll be able to choose between the meats if you want vegetarian, if you want beef, pork, seafood, chicken, and then they'll ask which kind of cuisine you want. Do you want Thai, Malaysian, Indian, Filipino, Western? It's up to you. Kung ano talaga yung kinikrave mo that day. Or it's like something spontaneous if you just want. You can also ask the chefs, you just want a surprise and they'll make it for you.
Okay. So, ang galing naman pala ng chef mo, ha? So, ang dami niyang alam na cuisine. So, local, I think, and international. So, parang ang hirap naman yan, ha? Ang galing naman ng, ng chef mo.
Well, the chef, hindi lang siya iisa, but the pinaka-part of all the chefs, siya talaga yung master na sasabihin namin na he's really the best.
Okay. Ilan ba yung mga chefs mo dyan?
Well, as of now, I'm not that sure how many they are, but
Okay.
it's for sure na hindi lang isa kasi napaka-imposible maging isa.
Yeah, of course. Just asking. It's okay. No worries about that. And then, so, from being a beauty title holder and now you co-own a business, or bakit ka nag-venture to become, a business owner of a restaurant? So, what made you decide?
Well, getting into this venture was something na we're all friends here, and the reason why I became one of them was because of my partner in life. So he's been trying to get into in restaurant industry for like 3 times already, and then this is his 4th time, and the pinnacle successful sa lahat. So it's based. We're all friends together in this business. We all share a certain portion, so we're all owners, co-owners.
Okay. And then, so, yeah, you're a beauty queen as well. So, of course, you're aware of the term advocacy. So, meron ka ba, yung advocacy mo ba, or meron ka bang specific advocacy naman being a co-owner of a restaurant?
So, my advocacy is based on poverty and education. So, as you see dito sa business, it's something na it's a fruit of success.
Yes.
And how do you become successful if you're not able to put aside something for education? So, lahat ng chefs namin, they studied very hard. They went to different countries. They learn the cuisines of the certain country para makuha talaga nila yung distinct flavors, the special flavors of that country. So it's a real investment, not just financially, but also the knowledge.
Okay. And then, so from being a beauty title holder to a co-owner and also a mother. So I heard that you have a daughter. So, para ang hirap yatang mag-manage ng time kapag ganyan yung role mo as a woman. So, paano mo binabalance yan? Pwede ka ba magbigay ng tips?
So, first of all, kung pwede ka mag-resign as a mom, it would be great. But you can't.
Siyempre. I think, Leona, are you there? I think, okay. So we'll pause for a few reminders while we fix the technical issues. See you after the break.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama. Ngayong Lunes sa The Athletes Tribune Season 2. Be inspired sa kwento ng tagumpay.
One of the things my dad always used to tell me was, to finish first, you have to first finish. And
Makisama sa fun at motivational na kwentuhan.
involved in this sport for a long time. I actually had to find my own way when I turned 20 to stay in motorsports. And this is where the basis for yung company namin, Tuason Racing, really
Manood at mas kilalanin ang multi-awarded Filipino racer, JP Tuason. December 13, Monday at 7 p.m. sa all-new season ng The Athletes Tribune. Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelovelo, Comfy Manalo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Jerk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas ng mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Sama-sama natin alamin ang mga natatagong istorya sa mga latest na kaganapan sa loob at labas ng bansa.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Welcome back to Kalingang Katribu, Usapang Business. Still with us is the beauty queen and co-owner of Gastro, Leona Luisa Andersen. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so going back from my question before we take a break. So from being a mother to, from being a beauty queen to a co-owner and also a mother. So paano mo binabalance yung time mo? Parang mahirap yan ah.
So, time management is one very crucial thing to do, sa totoo lang. So, if you can only resign on one of those tasks, especially being the mom, it would be great. But you can't, of course. That would be napaka-responsible to do. So, what I'd say is proper time management talaga. So being a mom sa ngayon, I'm with my daughter here in Makati to have
Hi.
a few days with her. And then, because it was last 2 weeks, I wasn't able to be with her kasi sa dami ng gawa, may mga charities, and then for the pageant, everything. So it's hard to have the kid around because the kid has to suffer pag hindi mo na pagtotoonan ng pansin. So, with the restaurant naman, it's mostly my partner who's working on this. And since madami kami, we're all friends here. We work as a group. That's what's the most important. So we set aside what the business needs and what friendship needs. But when it needs to jive in all as one, it's napakatibay ng bond. And then we look at each other like family talaga. So, and with the pageant, well, it's given. You have the deadlines, you have the dates where you need to be present, activities. So, if I can plot down my calendar, siguro there will not be a date that is vacant. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so earlier you said that Gastro is about to be open or magbubukas pa lang kayo, di ba? So, it's a good thing na nagluwag yung protocols natin sa COVID. So, somewhat, in a way, medyo normal na tayo, di ba? So, you can see that a lot of people are, going out and dining in, right? So, meron ka bang pasabog or paandar ngayong holiday season? Total naman, magbukas na kayo. Meron ba kaming dapat abangan?
Well, for now, wala pa naman.
Okay.
But we haven't planned anything yet. But ang pasabog lang namin for now is if you want to book, since Christmas parties are also allowed na rin, we have a few beautiful venues on the, hindi lang sa main floor, but third floor and onwards. So if you want an outdoor venue, we got it also. Pinakapasabog na we can really give would be the experience talaga.
Okay.
Since traveling is not something that everyone can afford, especially this pandemic, and most reasons for traveling is because you want to have the flavors of this kind of country that you're visiting. So dito, matitikman mo pa lang nasa Pilipinas ka na. Plus, those who are medyo mahilig, they have the really good taste buds for drinks. We have a really good and talented mixologist here at the bar. So she is very great. I'm very surprised with the kinds of drinks that she's able to make. The flavors of them, it's like very refreshing, very relaxing.
Okay. And then, what are your advice to aspiring, should I say, beauty queen and entrepreneurs?
Okay, so I'm 27 and I know it's a bit late because some are like really young in the world of business. So it takes courage. It takes lakas ng loob talaga. But and starting off, you feel a bit lost sometimes because you don't know how to handle these kind of things. You don't know how to understand on some particular topics. So it's a learning process at the same time. Something that's very fun.
All right. So at this moment, so we're gonna play a game where I will ask a specific question and that you will need to respond quickly. And don't worry, it's gonna be fun. So just enjoy it. All right. So what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Brush my teeth.
Okay. And your most used mobile app?
Facebook.
I see. Okay. And then do you have a daily or specific beauty regimen that you follow or like routine?
I use SCD products.
Anong product? Pwede ba namin malaman kung anong product yan? And like, are you using like toner or something? Why?
It's hindi lang iisa eh. I have the soap, I have the toner, I have a lotion. It's from head to head to toe.
Wow! Kaya naman pala ganyan ang kutis mo eh. Kasi yeah, it's actually, being reflected on my end, in my screen. So you actually have a, good tone on your skin. So it's just, yeah, I need to say that. So because that's what I'm seeing right in front of my eyes. So yeah, that's why you're a beauty queen. So you have to. And then your go-to meal.
Go-to meal. I eat healthy.
So wala kang specific na go-to meal, basta you just eat healthy food. Ganon.
Healthy lang.
Okay. So, name one person that you look up to the most.
That would be my mom.
Okay. And then, eto naman. Name 3 persons that you are most thankful to.
Okay. So first of all, that would be my mom. Second, my daughter. And third of all, my partner in my life right now.
Okay, the 3 most important person in your life, I guess, is the person that you are thankful for. Got it. Okay, that's actually very nice, Nice to hear that, they are actually like a priority or the most important person in your life. So, yep. And if you're going to ask a gift or a specific gift from Santa, what would that be?
Of course, the crown.
Yeah, because you're about to compete, I think, like, how many days from now? Like, 3 days, I guess? Tama ba?
Yes, just 3 days.
Of course, kahit ako, hindi nahihiling ko kasi, di ba, saktong-sakto, parang Christmas gift yan, apart from your loved ones, so Christmas gift, and then the rest. So yeah, you're right. And then your message to your future self.
So my message to my future self is just keep going. Do not make the mistakes that you have done in the past. And always look on the future. Never look what happened before. Just leave it all behind. It doesn't matter. You learn from it, move on.
Wow. That's actually also one of my thing in life. Learn from it, move on. Sometimes it's hard to, to forget the past, but you have to, forget for you to move on and to be successful in the future. And then lastly, your greatest life lesson that you have learned so far.
So my greatest life lesson that I've learned so far is do not trust too much. You can trust to the limits that you never forget about yourself, to love yourself. Trust in a way that you still know how to protect yourself. You don't know the people around you. You don't know if it's just a mascara na suot nila, tunay ba sila o hindi.
Tama.
It's hard when it's hard to feel and to know that someone is just taking advantage of you.
Okay. So thank you, Leona, for your time. I had fun. So this is the time that you can actually invite our Katribu or your viewers to Gastro. Go ahead.
Okay, so to all the viewers who are watching here on Facebook and on YouTube, we're inviting you together with the chef to come to Gastro. It's one-time experience. It's the best kind of experience that you could ever have. You don't need to pay for an airplane ticket to go to different kind of countries just to taste the kind of cuisines. You can all have it here at the Gastro, any kind of flavor that you want, anything that your tongue craves on tasting. And secondly, if you just want to come and relax, have the ambience that is very peaceful but elegant at the same time and classy, you can try our bar. We have a very accommodating mixologist. So she'll be experimenting with different kinds of alcohol mixtures that you would like to taste. And it's very refreshing and relaxing.
Okay. And also, you might want to, promote your upcoming pageant, right? I think you're competing.
Yes, I would like to,
or support.
It's for tickets, but I would like you to support me again on Facebook and on Instagram. I'll be posting different kinds of posts from different medias. So you share, like, and I really hope that Olongapo City will be able to be one of the crowns since they're giving out 9 crowns.
Wow.
So, please pray. Yes.
So
Please
I
pray
hope,
for me.
yeah, I hope that one of the crowns will be will be in your head this Christmas season. And I wish you good luck. And Leona, thank you so much for your time, for sharing your stories and your views, and also for inspiring young women to be, a co-owner and a beauty queen, and at the same time, a successful mother.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. And please stay safe along with your family, your partner, and your daughter.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're
God
welcome.
bless.
You too. So, watch Kalingang Katribu Usapang Business live every Monday at 3:30 p.m. on Daily Tribune's official Facebook page and on Tribune Now on YouTube for the replay of the latest edition. Munting paalala mga katibo, 12 araw na lang at Pasko na! So, once again, this is Kim Sancha for Kalingang Katribu Usapang Business. Until next time, mga katibo.